I'm Alexandria Hall and I'm back with another video, and I'm gonna try not to ramble so much. I'm gonna try to keep it, organized or whatnot, so bear with me. So today's video, I'm just gonna be talking about how the pandemic impacted my mindset and how it changed me as a person. So right before the pandemic, I graduated from college. I've got my bachelor's degree in ABA, and then after graduating a month later, the pandemic happened. So that's when everything was shutting down. That's when, life as we know it just was no more. Even though it's like back to normal kind of, it would never be the same as before, but that's okay because change is part of life, and that is one of the things I've learned. One of the things I've learned was that change is very important in life, and if it wasn't for change, life would be very boring. And that's something I'm still working on. That's still something that I am embracing, is change, because that's one of the things I have a hard time embracing. And that's what the pandemic showed me. Like, the pandemic kind of showed me, like, hey, you need to embrace change in life. And then another thing is there's some things that I need to work on within myself, like internally and externally. One of the things is my self-esteem. My self-esteem is kind of low. It was very low during the pandemic because I was insecure in my body. I'm like, oh, I don't like the way I look. I don't like how my body looks. But then I looked in the mirror, I started doing like positive affirmations, and then, looking in the mirror, realizing that I'm beautiful just the way I am, and I have to be my own cheerleader. I have to love myself. And even though that's kind of like a trend, it's not really a trend, it's like a lifestyle, because it's important for everyone to love themselves, including myself. Another thing is my anxiety. I don't think my anxiety will ever go away, but there's anxiety is something that I have to work on. It's my anxiety is very, very bad. I let some scenarios back me out of doing certain things, and it gets really bad during my cycle. TMI. When it comes to my anxiety, I tend to back out of things like, what if I don't want to do this because of this, that, and the third. Oh, I'm nervous, I'm scared, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. I realized that I cannot let my anxiety stop me from living my life. And that's one of the things the pandemic has taught me. The pandemic has taught me, like, girl, you need to work on your anxiety. It's really bad. I'm still working on it. I think I will always be working on my anxiety. But it's gotten a little better. Yeah. Another thing. I think another thing is me overthinking. Like, I overthink a lot. Like, it's like I live inside of my head, and I don't know how to. Sometimes I get stuck in this overthinking that I don't know how to get out of it. Like, I could be just in bed just staring at the ceiling because I'm just overthinking about whatever pops into my head. It could be something old, something new, something that's never happened. All these scenarios that's never happened, probably never going to happen. But my overthinking, I realize I have to keep myself busy. Like, I have to meditate, work out, to keep my mind going. Also, I do journal. whenever I'm feeling anxious and overthinking and insecure, whatever, I work out, journal, color. I make jewelry, which is something that I post on my social media platform. You see some of my jewelry artwork. I watch funny videos, listen to music. I do so many things, you know, to keep my mind busy from the negative thoughts and anxiety and overthinking. I'm still figuring that part out, but I'm young. It's okay. I realize that it's okay to not have it all figured out. I've realized, yeah, I've said that. I've realized that I'm not gonna have everything figured out. The pandemic showed me a lot, and I say the pandemic has made me realize that I'm not the same person that I used to be a couple years ago, and my mindset has shifted a lot. And I just realized that one of the things I realized, like, dang, my mindset is not the same as it used to be. But I'm like, you know what, it's life. Change happens like every second of the day, every millisecond of the day. So that's pretty much this video right here. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.